Hey everybody, it's Brian. If you're watching this, let me first start off by saying thank you. The interest and the support that I've received since I started talking about launching the Oklahoma chapter of the United Multi-Gun League has been amazing. What I'm doing here is making 3 videos for the match to cover a lot of the information you're going to need to know before match day. First one's going to cover the basics of what to do when you show up at the range on match day. Second's going to be geared more toward my first-time shooters, where I'll go over everything from just the basic range safety commands, all the things we wish we knew before we went to our first match. And last but not least, I'm going to do an official stage brief for each of the stages and answer a lot of the common questions that may come up since it's all of our first UML match. I know it's going to be a lot of info. I'll try to keep it brief, but please take a minute and listen to at least the first one and the third one. I know some of my veteran shooters might not listen to the second one. That's fine, but if you got time, if you can listen to the first one and the third one, I'm hopeful it's going to cover a lot of the information that we need to go over on match day, and that'll speed things up and just make it a better match experience for all of us. Okay, so let's get started. First thing, the match is actually going to be on December 16th, 2017 at the United States Shooting Academy in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Sign-in will start no later than 8 a.m. The gates should be locked until that time, but if you show up earlier than that and they're open, cool, come on in. Please go to the pro shop. If the pro shop isn't open for some reason, hang out in the parking lot. Please don't drive down to the bays. Everybody, this is real important. We're guests at the range, and they need a waiver signed by everybody. So let's just get that out of the way and get it done before we all go down and start looking around. That's going to be for shooters and spectators. It makes it a lot easier on me if I've got those done beforehand, and I've got everybody checked in all at one place. Ultimately, it saves time, which means we get to start shooting sooner. What I've done is uploaded a PDF waiver everywhere I can think of. It's on the Practice Score app. Basically right there with all the match information. It's also on boomershooter.com and any other place that I could tag and get that done. So if you could click on that on one of those pages, download it, and if you can get it filled out for me ahead of match day, that's awesome. What I'm going to do real quick is take a minute to go over exactly what and where we need to fill this thing out so that everybody's got it filled out right. First thing that's going to be needed is your name printed. You're going to do that on the top of the first page. Actually, I've got a slide I'm pulling up right now for you that'll show you where that is. After that, go to the second page. You need to fill out these areas right here, and if you've got a minor with you, there's a section right below that you'll need to fill out as well. I only need one more thing on this waiver. At the very bottom of that page, right here on this slide, you'll need to sign and date that as well. Okay, we're good to go on that. So now on to what's next. When you show up, if you pre-registered for the match, there will be a printed sign-in sheet sitting there with all of your information. It's going to have your name, division, etc. Verify all that's correct. If there's any changes that need to be made to it right there, go ahead and make the changes. If not, just initial beside it that we're good. If you didn't pre-register, that's fine. This is where you'll fill out all that information for me so that I can get it entered into the tablet. After we've done that, there's another piece of paper there that's going to be called squatting. Take a look at that and make sure that you are listed on the squad where you want to be. If you're not, please go ahead and squad right there. If the squad's full you're wanting to go to, I'll do my best to accommodate folks, but we're going to have a lot of people out there, so I might not be able to get everybody where they need to go. See, the last thing will be payment. Match fee's $40. I've got a lot of different ways we can accept payment. Cash is always great. If you're bringing cash and you've got exact change, that's really super easy on me. If not, I can make change. I've also got a Square for my iPad, so I can take the the credit cards with the chips, the mag strips. I can even do the Google Pay and the Apple Pay and all those smartphone pay apps. So whatever's easiest for you, we just want to make it as easy as possible for you. Get everybody signed up, get everybody paid, get everybody down to the range and start shooting. So after you're done with all that, you're good to go. You need to head down to the bays. If you don't know where you're going, kind of follow the crowd. But if not, if you don't know where that is, here's a map that I'm getting ready to put a slide up on so you can just kind of go down to that area. There's bays 1 through 6 that'll have stages on them. Once I'm done getting everybody signed in, I'm going to head down there. We're going to do a real brief shooters meeting. I'm hopeful by doing all these videos it'll be very brief. And we can just get to shooting quicker. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the admin side of the sign-in part of match day. So I'm going to go ahead and do video 2 and 3 and look forward to seeing everybody. Thank you for tuning in.